good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time. I'm going to try and make this video very short. Once again, you're welcome to Costrep's Corner. Like I said, it's my corner, your corner, and it's our corner. Okay. In this video, I want to share a very important information. Please let's be attentive to hear what I have to say. If you are preparing to go to do a travel, or make a travel, or travel as the case may be, you have to hear this. Okay. If you are planning on traveling to Africa or traveling to Nigeria as the case may be, maybe Ghana as the case may be, okay, you have to hear this. Okay, you know, when you are traveling to Nigeria, there's a popular place or a popular country you must have to use. It is called Morocco. I think they have the widest range of how do they call it, meeting point or transition point in Africa. Okay, so if you know you are about to travel, or you want to travel this festive period, please, you have to hold on and hear this from Royal Air Moroc. Okay, based on what we have here, it says following the decision of the Moroccan authorities, Royal Air Moroc international flight to and from Morocco are cancelled in both directions. That means it is cancelled both to and fro. Okay, it's cancelled, and it's starting from on 29th, a few days ago, till on the 13th, midnight on the 13th. Okay, so you have to be sure that yes, you are really willing to travel. Then if you feel you did not hear, you have to know what you have to do. Then the second notice, as you can see there, based on it from their Twitter handle, it is in 5 pages. Okay, I'm going to take, I've read number 1. Let me read number 2. They are going on a lockdown, as in cancelling of all flights from on the 29th to 13th of December. Please, let's take note. Then he said Royal Air Moroc support its customers during this period by authorizing the change and refund of tickets from and to Morocco, according to the following options for any ticket with initial travel date from November 30th, 2021 to December 13th, 2020. What does it mean? It means that they have brought out a way whereby you can be refunded. Okay, they have brought out a way whereby you can be refunded based on the cancellation of your trip. You are to be refunded. Then you have to know that yes, is the ticket you bought must carry these dates. They have cancelled flights. For example, if you are supposed to move on the 29th or on the 30th, you can get a refund. Okay, that's what it means. Then he said Royal Air Moroc, a change without penalties. You can change the ticket without penalties because it is not your fault, neither is it their fault. So you can change the ticket without penalties. They are only trying to avoid the new variant of coronavirus. You know, new variant is out that came out from South Africa based on statistics. So they're trying to like not allow it spread. Okay, and you know Morocco is the central point, one of the central points in Africa. So they're trying to curtail that. So they said you can change. They can give you the change as at now without penalties, which means you are not paying nothing. Okay, the change has been done, it has been made for you free. But it said a change without penalties. Okay, fair difference may be applicable. You know, when it is festive period, it tends to be very high. And after festive period, when you are returning from the festive period, it tends to be very high also. But during when you don't normally see people traveling, when the price of trip to travel is very high, when you did your journey, if for example you want to change your ticket to a date that you might still need, they will give you the price based on that particular day. You will be charged based on that particular day. If it is high, you will pay the actual amount. If it adds, if it drops, you will use it to take flight. I don't know if you understand. That's what it means. He said, for a new travel date until January 31st, 2022, if you have that ticket from 29th of November till 13th of December, you can change the ticket. You are free to change the ticket freely. Nobody's asking you to pay anything. Okay. He said from or to the same destination or another point. You know, like I said, Morocco is the central point. Most airlines use Morocco, and based on as is the central point, even if your flight is supposed to enter or leave, you are expected to try and change your date, and you can change your date freely. Nobody's going to take anything from you. Okay. He say, or another point in Royal Air Moroc network, it must be from the network. It must be from the same company. You cannot take a ticket of Air Moroc, for example, and go and change with Air France. It's not possible. It must be Air Moroc. Okay. So let's continue. He said, refund by nominative vouchers. You will not be giving cash direct. They will give you something like a voucher. Okay. Not transferable and valid for 12 months. It is not transferable, and you can't it's not transferable, and it is valid for 12 months, which means if they give you the ticket, maybe for example to Nosa, it remains a Nosa ticket till Nosa wants to travel again. Nosa cannot give it to Osas, who is his brother. It will not work, not transferable, and it's valid for 12 months from the date it's issued. This voucher is refundable in cash on its expired date. On its expiry date, it can be given to you in cash on the expiry date of the voucher. But if you did not travel with it, okay, let me read so you get it. I'm reading from the Twitter handle of Air Moroc. Okay, this voucher is refundable in cash on its expired date. If not used, if you did not use it, they can refund it. But on a request of a customer 3 months at the latest after its expiration, listen, you had the ticket, you could not travel, you want a refund, but you must have to get a process of refunding before 3 months. If it crosses 3 months, it becomes null and void. It becomes an empty paper in your hand. Let me explain. At first, they give you a voucher. You can hold this voucher for 1 year, 12 months, which is 1 year. After that, it expires in your hand. Maybe you do not know where you want to travel to. It has expired in your hand. You do not want to travel. You want the money. You can request for the money from the point of expiration of that ticket till 3 months time. That means you have 3 months to apply for your refund of cash. If it crosses 3 months after the expiration of that voucher, the voucher becomes useless in your hand. Okay, that's what it means. Then the last thread of the information, he said the customer will have to contact his initial point or says you need to contact the person you bought it from the office you bought it from. They call it agencia here. From the agencia you bought it from the company you bought it from, the traveling company you bought it from. You need to contact them. The customer will have to contact his initial point of sales to request his voucher during the validity period of his ticket. You are expected to try and get the voucher, the voucher of a refund from the company or from the travel agency you got your traveling document from, your traveling ticket from. I don't know if I'm making sense, but you have to note all these points. You'll see it. You have to note them. Then along the line, somebody from their customer asked them a question. He said, "Are you planning to resume flight from USA after December 13th? Will you relocate passengers on another airline?" 2 questions. So if they are going to resume flight after 13th of December, and will they relocate flights to other passengers? You know, before when they started this lockdown, Morocco Airlines will just come and say 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It entered almost 1 year. So they are asking now, what would they do? Would they relocate passengers? Then it's insane. You guys don't answer and trying to connect over phone. It's impossible. We need answers so we can be arranged. Then another person replied, the lady that asked the question, he said, yes, totally agreed. I have a flight from Barcelona to USA on December 26 with a stopover in Morocco. What will happen to flights with a stopover in Morocco? Then the lady who made that first comment replied. He said, they are saying no cancellation as of yet for flight after December 13th. But still confusing. Will Morocco reopen then? You know why she's saying that? Because over the period, over the time, they have noticed that a block here, 1 week, from 1 week, they enter 2 weeks. You understand? It has never been a straightforward thing. It has never been straightforward. So, but Royal Air Moroc replied and said, for better assistance, he said, hello, for better assistance, please send us by DM your contact info and your booking reference. Okay? So that was what they said. For proper information, you want to get in contact, please, you try to call them or try to get them through their DM. I believe they will answer you by then. Then, I just checked some minutes ago and I saw this information. It will be so very, very much important for those of us who are planning to travel. Please take note of this information I'm about to share. He said, we inform our customers that special flights under special authorization, in bracket, from Morocco to Belgium, Canada, Spain, and Italy are scheduled from December 4th, 2021 to December 6th, 2021. For more information, please visit our website, royalairmoroc.com. Is that, did you understand? Authorized flights under authorized authorities. Okay? There will be flights to Belgium, Canada, Spain, and Italy from on the 4th of December to on the 6th of December. Don't forget, this 4th to 6th, it's that same period of cancellation of flights, but they have been given authorization to permit a flight to Belgium, to Canada, to Spain, and to Italy within that 4th and the 6th of December. So please take note. But Air Moroc, we are not done yet. Air Moroc brought something out and I want to share it. He said, situation will be assessed on the regular basis to modify the measures in case it becomes necessary. Note that the ministry specified, the Ministry of Aviation and the Ministry of Health have agreed that they will come to agreement based on how these flights will be regulated after the permitted time for the lockdown or for the cancellation of flights. If the measures are positive, there will be a stop. If it is not positive, there will be a continuation of the lockdown. That's what this particular phrase means. So having said that, I want to appreciate all of us for being there, just to inform us, to inform our brothers, our sisters who will be traveling, because I know that most Africans would like to travel this period. Please be noteful and take the measures to avoid being disappointed. Okay, please share this video for others to see so that they can assist them. Okay, this is not me saying, it's from directly from the Twitter handle of Royal Air Moroc. You will still see it there. I'm not the one that said it, so please just share so that others can take heed to the information. Having said, I want to wish us all of us a wonderful day. Till I come away next time, I leave us in peace. Thank you.